Hey, everybody. It's RezenatorZen, if you didn't already know this. Um, this video that I'm doing is going to be a review of a book. And yes, I do read books. I just don't do angry news stories. Tip for people who don't read books. Books actually do improve your vocabulary. Uh, Yeah, it actually does. Look at me. I used to have a small vocabulary, now I have an extended vocabulary. Reading helps. If you have trouble expressing yourself, reading books will help you because it'll expand your vocabulary and you'll be able to articulately express your feelings. That and if you want to throw some nonsense word at someone, reading books helps. This book I'm going to review is called Shadows. It's written by Saul, a very good author. He's a sci-fi, mystery, psychological thriller author. If you haven't heard of him, go check him out at your local library. I can't read books in my local library because I owe them money because I just haven't had money to pay my fines. My bad. And my lack of funds is my bad. I hope to pay them off in the future, like a couple months, like a month, because that's when I get an influx of money. More to the point, or to get back on the point I was trying to make. Saul is a very good writer. In the Dark of the Night, I just bought. Black Creek Crossing, I bought. Shadows, I've already read, which is the book I'm going to review. Nightshade, I've already read, and I'm going to review. If you like books that have young protagonists having to deal with issues in their life and then growing with dealing with the problems, then Saul's your guy. Getting to the review, Shadows revolves around a young protagonist, about 10, I think. I haven't read the book in a while, but I know the general plot and I know events. I'm just going to give you a general plot, then give you a review. First event that really happens is in the prologue. First, this a kid who's going over math numbers in his brain because he's slowly losing touch with reality. In reality, he is a boy who had his brain scooped out of his body, thrown into a jar, and his mind is slowly deteriorating because of that. There's 3 victims that this happens to. This all happens at a school for the gifted, which the main protagonist goes to because he's too smart for his own good. Goes there. The head of the school, this doctor guy, basically is using the children as an experiment in seeing how far human potential can go. This backfires on him with the 3rd victim. The 2nd victim is one of twins who willingly does this, but then wants to back out because of the repercussions of what he did, because he doesn't have a body anymore and he just doesn't like it. The 3rd victim is a young girl, about 10, I think, and she befriends the protagonist before, and she goes missing. He tries to find her. He finds out about the small room, or the big room underneath the school where things are going on. The small girl seeps into the programming that's keeping them alive inside the glass jars. I say glass jars, but it's really just imagine sort of like it's like a life support system for a brain. That's what it is. Just imagine tubes going into a brain in a glass cylinder. She slowly goes insane when doing this. She uses herself and the other kid as a bargaining chip because she wants to go back to her body. That's not possible because her body's been thrown away and her brain is swelled to 5 times the size. So as she's killing her and the kid, she's downloading her brain into a computer, which nobody thought was possible. Now, they're both dead, or so everybody thinks. So yeah, everybody thinks that she's dead. Sorry. Everybody thinks he's dead, but at the very end of the book, she has another encounter with the main protagonist, who has a computer after leaving the school because I guess it was a gift for losing 2 friends. Has a computer linked up to the internet, and the girl comes through the internet, puts her face on the computer screen. The kid notices something wrong with her because he sees this malevolent look about her. Then he just throws the fucking computer out of the into the trash because he just does not want to see that crazy bitch again. So that's the story in a nutshell. If you don't like spoilers, too fucking bad. Should have said this in the beginning. Gave you the general plot, not the events that happen, just a brief outline of the book. It's a very well written book. Foreshadowing's pretty good. It's very well written. You don't really know what's happening until you read what's happening, but I gave you an overview of the book anyway, so if you don't like spoilers in a book review, too fucking bad, I told you. Just because I wanted to give you a sense, but if you like that story, and if you read the book, you'll get more points in what I'm talking about with the foreshadowing. If you like well-written books, well-written stories, then go to John Saul, as I said. He has a site, which is johnsaul.com. I'll put a link in the sidebar over there. I think. If it'll let me, I will. You should go check the site out, because you can subscribe and know when books are coming out. I'll do Nightshade another time. I'll do In the Dark of the Night when I'm done rereading it. I'll do Black Creek Crossing when I'm done rereading that, so I can give you a general overview. But again, if you like sci-fi, horror, mystery, psychological thriller type of books, then go seek out John Saul's books. I got 2 of my book, the Black Creek Crossing and Black Creek Crossing and In the Dark of the Night at Barnes & Noble. But you can go to your local library, go read them. I'm planning on finishing up a book about Bush administration and the Republicans in general and through history. I'm going to do a book of Noam Chomsky. I'm going to read a book and do a review. Kafka, The Trial, Franz Kafka's The Trial. I'm going to finish reading because I couldn't, because the semester ended in college. I had to return the book. But I'll read it, do a review. I'm going to do more book reviews because that's what I do a lot. I'll update you on my book. But yeah, if you don't really like reading books, you might want to go read some books. Just find out what you're into and go read, because it will expand your vocabulary. It'll expand your mind. I like usually reading philosophical books, but I do read a lot of fiction. I think you should go read nonfiction. I know someone who reads a lot of nonfiction, but go read some books because it's really good. John Saul, Franz Kafka, Noam Chomsky, other books. I'm gonna get to the Twilight books as soon as possible, just because I like vampires and I might as well read it because the story intrigues me. I'll do manga reviews too. Once I get through with all the other books, I'll do manga reviews. But that's all I really wanted to say. I'm RezenatorZen. You just been, I don't know, you just been told a lot of shit that you might disregard. Peace, love, and harmony from me, to you, my subscribers, and viewers who don't subscribe. But, love y'all who watch my videos. Don't post nasty comments. I will spam you, report you, and strike you down. Peace.